What's up, everybody? My name is Vincent. Welcome to Cryptolution, where we talk about everything under the moon, the crypto universe. Today is Wednesday, September 20th. In today's video, we're going to be talking about 3 different NFT collections on Ethereum. I definitely think that these NFT collections have great entry points in case you're wanting to have some exposure to these NFTs. Some of these NFTs that I'm mentioning, I love because of the artwork, not because of the utility or because of other things that founders promise, but mainly because of the art. But also, I just want to share at the very end of the video my conclusion and statement around these different collections because, again, it's always good to get someone's perspective on this, right? So be sure to do your own research before investing in any of these projects. This is just supposed to be educational and informative so that you can make the best investment decision for yourself, because this is not financial advice. So with that said, be sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, don't forget to join our Patreon page, and most importantly, please be careful with any of the scammers down in the comments below. I will never reach out via WhatsApp, Telegram, direct messaging, or email, so please be careful and invest safely. So guys and girls, let's talk about the very first NFT collection, and that's going to be called Iron Paw Gang. Now, I brought this collection months ago, and we actually held a floor price of around 0.15 Ethereum, and it used to be even above 0.3 Ethereum, but it has taken a major dip because it's right now at 0.03 Ethereum. So why am I bringing this collection up? Well, simply because the artwork is phenomenal. This artwork also comes with sound effects, which you don't see in many other NFT collections, especially animated NFT collections. So each one of these different NFTs or mechs comes with a sound effects for its own. Each NFT comes with its own sound effects for each trait, and each trait is quite unique, but also comes with unique drivers as well. But honestly, you can literally become a huge whale within this NFT collection. All you need is 30 to become an iron mega whale, or you can have 10 or more of these NFTs to be a whale themselves. Now, what's interesting is that if you click on the rarity selection on the top 1%, you'll see the NFTs that are the purebreds. These are the ones that aren't mixing too many traits together. Literally, these are the ones that are the purebred mech warriors. Now, these are selling for, I think, great entry points, right? So say, for instance, this one right here, which is the flamethrower trait. This one's selling for 1.85 Ethereum, originally bought for 1.26. But also there are these other ones, like this one I own right now currently. And so again, these purebreds can offer you many different advantages for champions. What are champions? Well, let's talk about that. Now, champions are these mech warriors that are much bigger in size, and also they have very unique characters. Much more bigger mechs, much bigger characters, but also these champions, because there's only 5 out of 10 that have been revealed, are going to play a big part of the story. So these champions right now are the ones that people are trying to win. And fortunately for me, on Monday, I won this, which is called the Reaper. It's literally taking the souls of fallen warriors and literally taking them down to the underworld where they can never come back, which is something that I love about this. Now, a little bit more details around these champions, because how do people participate? Well, depending on how many Iron Paw Gang NFTs and how many purebreds you own will give you a certain amount of tickets in these competitions, because again, these are gamified experiences. So luckily for me, my duck right here was the very first one, and I swear to gosh, this actually happened, where my duck ended up winning that race, which is this one right here, and it literally crossed the finish line, and I found out that I actually won. So that's how you can actually win these purebreds. So you actually have to have a certain amount of Iron Paw Gang NFTs, but also maybe these purebreds as well. But again, it's not required. You can have a mix, because I've seen different people with different amounts of Iron Paw Gangs and don't have purebreds, and they still end up winning these champions. So let's talk about the champions real quick, because these are the ones right now that are currently in circulation. So these are the 5 out of the 10. Right now we have Zombie Zed, Caliber, Astrum, Nabunga Naga, and also the Reaper. So these are the NFTs right now that are available to trade if it becomes available, because right now there's only one that was being able to trade, and this one sold for around 0.48 wrapped Ethereum, which is a huge steal in my opinion. But again, maybe you could put your offers in here and maybe someone will accept it. And if you ever want to know, it's called Iron Paw Gang Champions. So this is the very first collection I want everybody to look at, is the Iron Paw Gang champions and also the Iron Paw Gang NFTs. So make sure to do your research, join their Discord, and find out more. Great artwork in my opinion. And I definitely think that this will do well in the bull market. Now let's talk about the second NFT collection. And this is a collection I don't ever talk about, and that is garbage friends. But specifically, I want everybody to look at these, the walking cans. Why are the walking cans on my radar? Because right now, these NFTs are in this what they call upcycling. So basically, there's a 30-day period that people take with their NFTs to get them to their very end point, which is basically these trash cans turn into actual beings with arms and legs and other traits. But right now, they're at this stage. Now, what is that all about? And why do I think that at 0.08 Ethereum is a great entry price for these NFTs and completely undervalued? Well, let's talk about the process, right? So this is typical friends, and make sure if you ever do look at typical friends in the search bar, you have to do typical and then the underscore line and then friends, and then you also have the checker symbol, and that's an actual account of this garbage friends. So it all started with these garbage bags. Now what happens is right now these garbage bags are roughly around 0.12 Ethereum. So these are unrevealed NFTs. And what you would do with those bags is that you would upcycle them on the website, which I will show you. And those would have to be there for 30 days. And after the 30 days, then the garbage cans will reveal. And some of these garbage cans look very different. Maybe you'll get a red one, blue one, a gray one, maybe even a gold one if that's something that you're very lucky in. But you would have to upcycle that for another 30 days. So this is already 2 months right here. But right now I'm focused on this one, which is the walking cans, because that is the 3rd month. You would need to stake these for another 30 days to receive the actual final product. So this is the actual website right here at Typical Friends, and this is where you connect your wallet. So right now, only 3,400 out of 6,500 are being upcycled. So that means there's a lot of NFTs that have been revealed that are still garbage bags, or maybe that they're still trash cans. So right now, this is completely undervalued. I don't think people really understand what's going on, but I think right now the entry price is not so bad. Well, what's the end product? What are people trying to get? Well, they're trying to get something like this. So after they get this trash can to turn into their mini walking cans, then the final product will look something like this. And that's what everybody's been trying to look out for. So this is why I think this is heavily undervalued at the very moment at 0.08 Ethereum. So at these price levels at around 0.08 Ethereum, I absolutely think it's a steal, especially if you look at the top 1%. You see that right now they're kind of underneath 1 Ethereum, but again, you can always place your bids. You can offer 0.12, 0.5 Ethereum. You don't actually have to spend the exact amount that they're offering on the floor. So keep that in mind. I think that this is absolutely undervalued. So let's talk about the last NFT collection that's on my radar, and that is something called Pudgy Penguins. Yes, I brought this up before, but Pudgy Penguins actually shared a video recently that I think is going to show you that this is aiming to be something what they call a legacy brand. What is that all about? Well, I'll let the founder explain it. Basically, they're trying to meet all these different touch points or all these different bullet points, all these different goals, and that's called the 7 touch point rule. So this video right now will explain to you what that actually means. And this is coming from Luca, the founder himself, talking about his NFTs, how the Pudgy Penguins are not just an NFT, but how they generate a lot of views, a lot of followers, but also, get their toy products around the world and compare it to big major brands. So I'll let that video play right now.
The top of the funnel for me is touch points, views, impressions, and followers. That's how I quantify it. Like, we have 6 billion views on our Giphy, touch point 1. We get, 50 million accounts reach on our Instagram every single month, touch point 2. We get 5 million accounts reach on our Twitter every single month, touch point 3. At the end of the year, I'll be in 5,000 retail stores around the country, touch point 4. If I just get to 7 touch points, then I'm a legitimate brand. And if they love the product and I can do it consistently, then I'm on the path to being a legacy brand.
And with that amazing news coming from Luca, you can see that people, the holders, have either been accumulating or just buying or speculating. So right now, this is one of the very few NFT collections that have held a really sustainable floor, regardless of what's been going on with the Ethereum NFT ecosystem, which has taken a complete dip altogether. But Pudgy Penguins has been a hedge against it lately. We actually seen over the past 30 days that this collection has always held above 3.5 Ethereum and now currently priced at 4.44 Ethereum, which is absolutely nuts. As you can see here, people buying even well above the floor price and even people buying around the support level. So this collection, I don't want anybody to sleep on, and these 3 collections are absolutely my favorite. So as a conclusion and statement, let's just go ahead and conclude what we think about these 3 different collections. Paul Gang, absolutely undervalued. Great entry price at 0.03 Ethereum. It doesn't really even cost that much to be a part of the ecosystem and also be a part of that art community as well. Because the art, the sound effects is by far one of my favorite things on the Ethereum ecosystem. And then with the garbage friends run by typical friends, I think the walking cans are a great deal for people to enter. Why go through the process of buying trash bags, risking buying something that may not be a rare NFT, but in fact maybe a common one? Instead of buying those things, just skip all the upcycling, skip all the staking for 2 months, and just go straight to the walking cans and buy something from there if you want to have exposure, because again, it's even cheaper. The 0.08 Ethereum is not that bad. And then with Pudgy Penguins, yes, it's actually quite expensive if you think about the entry price. But again, if you want to be a part of what could be the next new blue chip, what could be the next new legacy brand, would it be a good idea to be investing in it at this price point? Well, I want to hear your thoughts down below, because again, this is a community channel. I want to hear all your thoughts around collections that we haven't covered on the channel, and I cannot wait to read them. So be sure to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit the like button and join our Patreon page if you want to receive all our alpha calls on both buy and sell orders of both NFTs and cryptocurrencies. Till then, see you guys and girls next time.